Welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode's coming to you at 3 a.m., but it's like a weird 3 a.m. where it's 3 a.m., but I already have tomorrow's episode recorded. The episode that'll be going up like 12 hours from now. This is like, I'm a day ahead, basically. How you doing? How's it going? I'm fine. I've been in a big Monster Train mood lately. Not like a big one, but, you know. I've been chilling. I've been enjoying playing the game quite a bit more lately. So I've been recording it more, and I've been doing like little one-off runs of it on stream to bank up stuff. I played a daily challenge yesterday, which was fun. So yeah, Monster Train, we're doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Is it okay? Here's a fun grammatical thought experiment for you. I hope you're doing well. Also, I don't like the word also very much, so I don't really like it in that position. I hope you're doing well as well. Uh, it does not really work because, well, yeah, you're using well twice in a sentence, even though it's two different uses of the word well. I hope you're doing well too. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Like, I hope you're doing well too. Hope you're doing well also. Hope you are well. I don't know. Because you can't say I hope you're good, because that's not grammatically correct. I know that one. Superman does good, you do well. Classic line I remember drilled into my head. I don't know. Regardless, I hope you're doing well as well. I think I'm just going to continue to say it like that. You can say I hope you're doing well too, I hope you're doing well also. I prefer as well. Strongly there, like I really do. Anyway, I got off topic. Anything else I want to tell you? Not really. Nothing much today. I saw a friend I haven't seen in a while. Drove them to their sister's house for because they were leaving town, and that was cool. Good to see them. And other than that, not a whole lot. Been chilling. Had some tea today. Haven't had tea in a while. I got my candle lit tonight. It's pretty nice. It's Winter Dreams, but it's the middle of May. Or end of May, actually. Man, it's halfway through the year. Anyway, let's ask a question and let's get rolling. I mentioned that I saw a friend and then took them to their sisters. I spent some time talking to them today, and they all swear a lot. And I was curious how you feel about that, because I also think I swear too much. I don't swear a ton, I feel. However, what I want to do is I want to save swearing to be for emphasis pretty much entirely. And because a lot of people use curse words and as a filler word, right? So if you're sitting there and you're in the middle of the conversation, you would just drop like, "Oh, I don't fucking know," like that. And it's just I don't like that. I try to not use filler words at all. It was a big thing when I was doing Ratropolis. I tried to cut down. People mostly just said, "Yeah, I don't notice," and I don't care, which like fair. No one really nitpicks that stuff. Uh, I'm just mindful of it because it's the sort of thing where no one's gonna say anything to you about it, but you notice, or like it's subconscious anyway. But well, there was a like right there. But you know, I say you know a lot as well. It's hard. I will never overcome it. But anyway, how do you feel? Do you feel like you swear too much? Do you feel like you swear not enough? Probably not on the second one. Let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get going. We got Exile Hellhorned, Exile Umbra, Ritual, Immortal Trade Rage Serum, Talos Pushback, Arca's Failure, Patience Seraph. Pretty gross lineup. I think I would hate Rage Fell more. Oh. I don't want to play Wing Technology, and there's no Umbra banner. It's good early, but I think it's good enough early, and Scorching Restraints is pretty mediocre. I think I'm willing to take Wing Technology. Giving Morsel's damage shield is good, but playing a Morsel line here is not in the cards I don't expect. Imperialist versus Imp Parade. I kind of want to play Imp Parade because of Patient Seraph. Imperialist is also good. The Ritual Battle. I'm gonna go Imperialist. I feel like Imperialist has been falling off in my mind lately, and I think Imp Parade is the strongest nowadays. which is a very like surprising turn of events. This is free because, yeah, clergyman combat, no trial or no pack shards. It's a free combat with Plink. With Plink. Have Imperialist. She's gonna go top 4. Hang out, take it easy. I'm gonna hopefully draw our second immortal trade. Well, never mind. Well, I don't think I was saying anything important there. It's fine. It's hard to win Relentless in this combat, of course. However, because we have Queen. Queen is statistically very weak. However, we have Plink, which is statistically very good here. And I mean, Plink, all the trouble that I give it, and I do give it quite a bit. The card, in some cases, the first 2 combats, it is just a free win. Like, you watch Plink go here and you go, wow, how could anyone think this card is bad? Just you wait, mister. But it does almost entirely trivialize this combat for us, which is nice. You know what? I sent my friend a message to make sure that their flight got in okay. And I should probably... I have now done it. Should mute Facebook. Probably I will not get a message. However, good to be safe, you know? I got one in the middle of, what was it, the first look yesterday. I can take Fledgling up. I already have Ritual Battle, and I already have a card similar to Vent and Imperialist, so take a Fledgling in. This is probably the most interesting clan pack I've seen in a while, because each of these cards is very viable here. Space Prism is probably the least viable, but extra room for imps on a Shardtail Queen run is never going to be bad. Perils is good because it's consistent rage, it's energy, so that I can play the other Ember Drain cards. The biggest thing I've learned about Perils of Production is by taking Perils of Production, you get to play 2 of the strongest scaling cards in the game. I mean, you get to play what is probably the strongest single scaling card in the game, Void Binding. That card is nuts. That card is insanely powerful. And you get to play Furnace Tap, which is also very good. Third, Pack Morsels is solid. It keeps us open to morsel lines in case the worst happens, and you get good value through wing technology. That's basically, if you have space, save yourself around. I think that each of these is good. I think Space Prism is the weakest of the 3. I think that it's probably Perils. I want it to be Packed Morsels, though. I think it's Perils, though. Oh, hey, Apex Imp. Man. Oh, no. Not Apex Imp. Oh, anything. Oh, no. Alpha Fiend. But I'm Alpha Fiend's strongest soldier, though. Sorry, I was just double agent. Multi-strike? Okay. Steelworker here, maybe? Ah, okay. At least it's not that easy. It's not 100% free, however. That is... I would say that our odds of winning this run went... I think on average, my win rate is around 50-50. So... I'm not going to put a value stone on Ritual. I think that our odds of winning went from like 50%. You could argue maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher. I don't really care. You can work it out however you want. I think our odds went up to like 90% of getting a victory here. Could I have slammed this trial and given these enemies +10? It's probably fine. Now what are we not going to do here, team? That's right, we're not going to place Apex Imp here. Good job. This unit is not very strong in this combat, but he doesn't need to be. Although I cannot generate any morsels after this one off of Blink. So, that is something of note. I think to win Relentless here, what I should do is I should play a Mortal Trade. I think so. Puts Queen much higher on health. I was hopeful that I would draw Perils with Ritual. However, it's okay. I'm gonna have some energy, and this isn't going to be enough to save me, I don't believe. That helps. I can save 8 with a Queen's Impling here. Doesn't matter? Wow, that doesn't matter. Huh. How about that? It's okay though, the big thing is killing the 5-1 so that Apex Imp cleans this up, no problem. He's got it. I don't know that for sure. I think he might actually not have it, by the way. Yeah. I messed up, but I didn't get punished for it. think it's better to play Ritual. Immortal Trade, Immortal Trade. Yeah, I should have put a unit down in front to chump block for Apex Imp. However, it would have been a little bit worse. Doesn't really matter. Welder Helper, cool. Very good. I'm down to Clown with a little... How about a little Mind Collapse here? Prismal Dust is also good, but I should have good enough Ember or Energy. Yeah, Armor is the word. Steelworker, that should be the run. That should be signed, sealed, delivered. The run. I want to go to the steel shop because it would be pretty cool to find something here. And technically, I think it's a little bit better to look at the high roll on the right. However, quick for the Apex Imp. I mean, this unit is insane. Sadly, very sadly, the duplicate doesn't come through immediately because I can't do my infusion yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna stamp this run as over yet. However, it is extremely, extremely good, and I'm going to expedite the future. There is still something worth duplicating in this deck, I should say. I will leave it to your imagination. This is probably not needed. However, this is a great look. People often, not often, but occasionally they'll ask me things about the math and how I value estimate things. In this position, it is entirely possible. It is, I would even go so far as to say likely, that putting a plus 25 on Steelworker is a waste of 25 gold. However, instead of really sitting down and thinking it out and working out the math and making that assertion into a certainty, I just buy it. And because the difference of 25 gold is very minimal, it's very minor. However, I just play the Immortal Trade. I want Queen to live. I shouldn't have this run be made or broken on the back of 25 gold. I feel pretty strongly. I feel that the pushback doesn't matter. It's quick on the imp. Does not make a difference. You go here, yeah. And so, in recognizing that this run should not be made or broken based on 25 gold, you just take the 25 gold upgrade there when it's shown like that because it is a lot easier than trying to do the math and going, well, estimation-wise, even though it's probably not going to matter. That's how I approach that decision. I think it's important for me because I don't want, because sitting down and thinking all those options through is fine, but it adds a lot of time to your run. And as I've said many times, I feel like a reasonable goal of mine is to keep the videos not too short, but like shorter. I don't want to have every run be like an hour and a half, you know? I don't think I could do it either, it's a lot. Regardless, Last Stand is cool, Furnace Tap is cool, Wretch is worthless. I think that of these, I actually like Last Stand more because I think that this is a non-choice. I think that either option is good. However, Last Stand requires less finesse and makes the numbers bigger. This run, I think, does not want to play... Well, you know what I actually think this run wants to play? I think this run wants to play 2-space. Because I think what I want this... No, this is wrong. Wait, duplicate... Duplicate here. Duplicate here. No, I can do this. So I think what this run wants to play is Apex Imp, Apex Imp, Apex Imp, Welder Helper, Self-Infuse. Endless. And if I'm only drawing 5 cards, but it's just how fast do I reach the Welder Helper, pretty much. And the answer to that question should be fast enough, because I'm just going to spend the rest of the run removing because there's nothing else that I need. Resonant Shard is cool. So Resonant Shard is big number. Chain of Gems is a lot of safety here, and I think that I'm willing to take the safety option of, yeah, you won't get sniped right away. This buys, basically Chain of Gems says Apex Imp now has 2 more turns to live. So, like on the Divinity Sweep, because it's, if I'm going to lose somewhere, it's on Divinity Sweep. Apex Imp now has 2 more turns to live. Really, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to have 2 quick multi-striking Apex Imps that are scaling up very high. However, I do feel like it's fine to also just take the precautions here because, you know, we've had a few recently where I think the run is unlosable, and then I snatch that defeat from the jaws of victory, as I often seem to do. So, as a result, we can make ourselves... I'm going to expedite, but not to an extreme degree here. We're going to still make reasonable plays like playing the Fledgling Imp here. And playing him in the middle so that he does indeed tank for Apex Imp in Relentless, should it come to that. 50-50, yeah, that does check out. Probably pop one of these. I should plink first. Actually, that's a great question. Should I plink first, or should I plink second in that position? In order to give myself the highest odds of getting a morsel, should I plink first or second? I think we'll plink. I think it's first. I think it is first, for sure. Final answer, I'll lock it in. I think you plink first. I got hit there. I was thinking about plink. I wasn't paying attention. When there's two plinks, I think you're better to plink second. Not sure, though. You could try plink. I got hit there. I think I took 12. Yeah, I took 12 from the... Might be. Hammer chest plates is cool. I don't need Inferno here. I'll take March of Shields. And skill. Last night when I was doing the daily challenge, I said, man, you know what card would be unbelievably good here? Cave In. Because my run was very good, but it had to set up top floor. Or it would get caught by the first waves. It was like a Shattered Shell setup. I wanted to cave in to get down to the lower floors so I could get more score. I think it's the magic shop, right? Yeah. Well, the removals would be nice, though. I'm gonna go right. Because what we can see here is we can see a cavern event. That's good. Yeah, like this one. Yeah, like minor refraction apex in. I mean, now I don't even have to take double space. That's really strong. Now I get to have my draw and eat it too. We're gonna do the Steelworker Infusion. And I don't know, you can look back and tell me if you feel like the plus 25 was worth it. I know what I would feel here. I mean, I know what I do feel here, actually. And also, I would feel it and I do feel it. Your decision making there may vary. Just a touch. I have Holdover Value Stone Ritual. I don't want to hold over anything. I know I have perils. I don't want to hold over perils. I don't think it's worthwhile here. And I don't think I care. Plus 6. Plus 6 is a little frightening. Because this is a hit density problem if I plus 6. Absolutely. I think I shouldn't do it. The problem is that Apex Imp is going to struggle on killing the second wave. Because Queen, if you give a plus 6 here, is absolutely getting annihilated. Queen's getting slaughtered if you don't watch it. Yeah, plus 6 here, you have to commit a Welder Helper to make it work. I just don't think it's worth. Because instead, you have to play a Welder Helper. I mean, I guess I committed a Welder Helper anyway, so my point is actually lost. Because if you don't commit a Welder Helper there, because I messed up by playing this Welder Helper first, but no, I didn't, because you can't put Queen Zimpling behind there. It's gonna die then. Or not die. No, it would die if you put the Queen Zimpling in front. I said the right thing. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, what if I play Last Stand here? That seems good. Wow, this imp gets tossed? Oh yeah, the 5 HP. I don't mean to be feeling like I'm playing this too fast. Maybe you don't feel this way. I feel like I'm playing this a little too fast. But, you know, what can I say? The enemies are dying. Thinking about this position, I think it is maybe better to just pull the imp to the front. I think it is better to put the imp in front. I don't think it's going to matter a ton, but we may as well. You never know. Also, do not want to kill the Sycophant, so we don't want to blink. In a run such as this, where I do not have to kill the 2-1, I think I will choose to not kill the 2-1. These Fledglings can act as little chump blockers for me. Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, the boss does just die in 2 rounds also. And yeah, I mean, we're pretty much there. I'll click on cards that have the word armor on them, not battering ram. And we want to go to every removal. Oh, I do need to go to a steel shop to hunt down an endless for a welder helper. That's a good point. Anyway, here's Apex Imp. I don't need anything. All temples, so I can work it out later. I'm gonna get another Apex Imp, which means that I'm at effectively 80. So, I need to take 20, so I can take 10 from the next two. That's alright. Sure. This is also alright. I keep giving Queen the damage shield. We'll think about that in the future. By in the future, I mean on the Seraph, because it's Patient Seraph. That's the future I fear. Good luck, brother. This is a position where I should have put the damage shield on this Queen Zimpling. Yeah. I don't think I care which one. Probably actually I want to put everything in the one up front. But he can one-shot things. It's decent. Like, I was thinking about playing Welder Helper and then just waiting for Last Stand, but that's kind of far out. He's nice. Has every Master of Light been infused? I feel like he has. Did I come to infuse Master of Light ceremony today? Are we graduating? Kuma Kum Sweeper? I think is how it's pronounced. The last word in that? First of all, I don't think it's Suma. Second of all, the last word in that is it's Summa Cum Laude, right? Which, like, Sweeper is not close to that. So, please file your complaints in the comments section below. I don't know a whole lot of those, like, high-level school terms. I know valedictorian. I know... Is that Latin? I'm pretty sure that's Latin, right? I'm not an expert. I think that those words are in Latin, though. Anyway, I got on a bit of a tangent here. I'm a little tired, which is fine. I'm just gonna get a little bit lost in the sauce, I fear. Transcendent is cool. I like Transcendent. Draw. It's not like we're hurting on space anymore. Yeah, let's go Steel Shot. Need to get some removals. Did I forget this? I did forget this. Or no. Maybe in the no, I did forget something. I felt like I was forgetting something here. I was like, man, I feel like I should have more pack shards, shouldn't I? I sure should. Should have about 25 more. Well, this might actually be a blessing in disguise. Because what I could do now is I could play Endless Transcendent with Welder Helper Infusion. And then the Transcendent just scales for... Oh no, this is terrible. Transcendent doesn't die. Yeah, never mind. It's fun to dream, though. I mean, this is still terrible. I didn't think about it. Welder Helper doesn't die either. It's a great point. I didn't think about this. Honestly, I just forgot. You know what? I think I should skip the infusion. Because if I infuse him being Welder Helper, he's gonna live on the Divinity, and if I don't, he will die to the sweep. Well, I have to contend with Chain of Gems still, actually. I don't know, man. I would love to just play Imperialist on this one, but sadly that doesn't work here. The best answer to this is to just play... I mean, the best answer to this is to stop thinking about it, because this is a double Apex Imp run. a soon-to-be triple Apex Imp run. However, this is definitely the sort of thing where if I was fully cognizant, I would not have even considered this idea, but it is very late, and I'm a little sleepy, and I didn't think about the problem of Welder Helper on this run. Our Queen is going to keep us alive here, I'm pretty sure, while we get settled in. Block 20 times 2 for Queen here. I think she needs to throw an imp, though. I think she takes an acceptable 71 here. The boys in blah are on the top floor. I could have, you know what, I should have given up an immortal trade to heal her for 50 there. Yeah, I'd like to keep you alive. I don't think there's any way I'm keeping you alive. Maybe if I could kill... No. My thought was maybe if I could kill the multi-striker, but it doesn't seem very viable, does it? It's 40, 60, 70, 80, 95? Yeah, you're dead as hell. Rip a bozo. Man, this unit. This welder helper? Man. That guy's got a lot of rights. What the hell? Look at this unit. It is still fine. I guess, you know, and on the other hand here, something I didn't even think about doing, but I definitely could have, is... I could have played Machine Gun Transcendent. Didn't even cross my mind. Again, I am tired. However, had it crossed my mind, I probably would have just said no, because it doesn't sound that exciting. I already got my Apex Imp line going. I don't need any more sauce here. I thought I wasn't going to see very high numbers. However, that was just wrong. That thought was absolutely incorrect. I'm going to take my hoodie off real quick if you don't mind. Important work, exactly what I was looking for here. Thank you. Need that to kill my imp. Cave in. The run where I wanted cave in, by the way, I was not Umbra, so I never saw it. I knew that was going to happen. I think that happened anyway. I'm not sure. I took my jacket off and I bumped the side of my headphones, and I believe it started playing music for a second there. However, I'm not actually sure. Anyway, I apologize. I'll take another Apex Imp. I mean, we're gonna finish this one in record time. The only thing that's really throwing us off in terms of time here is that I am having to delay a little bit here and there. Precious plating is fine. I don't need the space on mine jacks. Scorched steel is cool. Light's gift is a nice little bit of insurance, but like I have quick on the imps. I guess on the other hand here, what am I gonna buy? I'm gonna buy removals. Let's take a quick look. I need to check what my 10-pack shards are as well. It's intrinsic. Am I at a steel shop or am I at a magic shop? I'm at a magic shop. Permafrost? Sure. This is fine. I think Permafrost Intrinsic is fine. I'd rather not reroll and be disappointed. You can do Permafrost Intrinsic. Could have done Permafrost Spell Chain, I guess. That was probably a little better. Let's buy some removals. Okay. Give me 2 planks be gone. And yeah, I want to evaluate as we go here. 340, so I can buy Light's Gift or I can buy 2 more card purges? It's gotta be better to buy 2 more card purges. No way that this isn't best. No chance. We can also utilize the Welder Helper as a frontliner in this combat to beat back Patient Seraph. I think this is fine. I never ended up infusing into the Welder Helper. I know I could still do it and it's probably okay, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it dies too infrequently for my taste here. However, I also don't think it matters a ton. Pray for me here. Pray for the 50-50. I want Seraph to go bottom floor. Tragic. Alright, we gotta save our brother here. Oh yeah, damage shield. Yep, that checks out. Indeed. Okay. What we're gonna do here to fight the good fight is play... This Welder Helper can go behind, actually. Or, even better, just put a Queen's Impling down. That's best, because that'll just tank the whole round. We want to preserve our damage shield where we can here. Again, I'm doing a lot of thinking for a run that is like this. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Plan for the worst. And such. So we can go Welder Helper here. And I have this important work. Let me get another Welder Helper. This Welder Helper goes here to take the round for me. I don't care about Seraph's. This imp that I played should be in the middle. But I don't care about Seraph's health bar. Or his attack bar, I should say more accurately. I don't think it matters. They're not attacking, but I can play this Welder Helper up front anyway for Seraph. That's gonna be the answer pretty much entirely. It's just I'm gonna throw it in front because it'll tank Seraph for me. Now on this turn, Seraph is taking a bit of damage, it feels. Indeed. Oh, that's not the one that I should pull up to the front, though. You know, that's not ideal. Oh well. Now I can last stand. Hold on, let me get one of them real strong. Could have played Perils first, even. Okay, this should kill Seraph in Relentless. I'm talking about this run like it's not extremely over. Because, you know, no run's over until I see the W screen. However, I think I'm pretty safe in my assumption here, and I'm going to go ahead and just end my turn for the remainder of this combat. Yes, indeed. Seraph doesn't even get to swing. And he swings once, he hits a damage shield, of course. Of course. Goodbye, Seraph. And I think we did enough planning for the Divinity. Remember, we do gain 6 armor per turn on the Divinity once we're fully set up. The big reason this is the big payout for Chain of Gems is because once I'm all 3 units played, all 3 imps are out, I should say more accurately, we are just settled up. So if I play this imp first, he gets a little bit of Chain of Gems. It gives him enough health to be sure he survives. And a nice. And the reason we didn't... Oh my god, I bought Scorched Steel. Yeah, I sure did. This Welder Helper doesn't die. Huh. It's an interesting issue. Oh, not that big of an issue though, to be fair. Doubled up on our Apex imps, don't mind if I do. Could have seemed like a tiresome climb here be good. Something to slow the Divinity down a touch wouldn't have hurt, but I guess we're still positive, so it's not that big of an issue. You good, Queen? Absolutely not. I'm just gonna look away. I implore you to do the same. Oh. Can you believe that the monsters in monstertrain would do that? One of them gets real big. I think it's fine. Hey, you want to try and get the 458 times 2 towards the back now? This Queen's Impling is immortal. It's a real shame. I didn't think he was gonna live. You cut me out of my Transcendence there. This thing lived forever. I guess he didn't cut me out of my Transcendence there. I could have played Transcendent, but I just didn't feel like I had the energy. I said I was gonna try and spread it out, but do this, it's not really all that worth it. Thinking maybe I'd be able to one-shot this Inquisitor, or the Discipled Inquisitor, I should say. Shirt and tie guy. Thought I might be able to one-shot him. I could not. I think that we have successfully established our fortress. The divinity will crumble at our walls. Huh. Go get him, little man. Which one has... None of them have spell weakness. Spell weakness? Why did I think they had spell weakness? None of them have, What the fuck was that? Spell weakness? Okay. That's what I said. Now, what did I mean when I said spell weakness? None of them have... What was I going for there? None of them have spell weakness? None of them have melee weakness, I guess, but why would I be thinking that on the divinity? None of them have... It's probably damage shield is what I was looking for there. But why? But why? But why? What was I thinking there? Oh no. That's beyond me. Yeah, this run could have been much faster. But, you know. A dub's a dub. Can't believe I said spell weakness. Of course my units don't have spell weakness. I think I wanted to say damage shield there, but I got spell weakness crossed up in the brain. Oh well. I won't dwell on it if you don't. I mean, even if you do, I won't dwell on it. Good run. Late night recording, but not so late. I mean, you know, a little late. Not late because I have to be late, I guess is what I should say. More accurately. This is greatest supply. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.